White House correspondent Peter Doocy is at the White House press briefing he was a couple moments ago. And in that briefing, he pressed Karine Jean-Pierre on the response to Hurricane Idalia compared to the president's response to the Maui wildfires. Take a listen to this.
Okay, and it seems like the hurricane response so far is robust. Did you guys realize that the initial Hawaii wildfire response was not that good? Or is it just easier for people to get help from the White House when the president is not on vacation?
So the premise of your question and the way you posed your question, I disagree, just for the record. So if you were to do your reporting and speak to the governor of Hawaii, the senators of Hawaii, the folks on the ground, they would say that the president reacted in record time when it came to dealing with the wildfires, when it came to dealing and making sure that they got everything that they need on the federal level to deal with what was going on the ground. Let's not forget there were more than 600 federal employees on the ground already to assist with the wildfires in Maui. So your question is wrong, it's flawed in many, many ways, and I would advise you to go speak to the governor and the local and state officials in Hawaii.
You know, critics could read that as if you go talk to the Democratic politicians in the state of Hawaii, they will tell you that the president did a good job. But when you hear from some of the people on the ground, they were very unhappy with the response from the federal government to what happened, and they feel that they went days without an appropriate response.
And I think words are very different than actions. Actions speak louder, right? And obviously now we're watching what's happening down in Florida, and we're seeing how Governor DeSantis is responding. I'm interested to hear from some political pundits out there and on how they make this juxtaposition between how the governor is responding to this situation, this hurricane, and how the president is. We're supposed to hear from him at some point today. We haven't yet, so we'll bring you that as soon as he makes his way to the podium.
And don't forget, people in the Lahaina area weren't just complaining about the federal government; they were complaining about the local response as well, and
total response.
Also, the power company there. Yeah. So,
hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.